Hello, Nellie Mac here, and this is week 2 of our journey through the Fairy Oracle. And this book here has cards that go along with it, and we are going to be going through a different card each week and talking about it and channeling some light language and messages. So the card this week is this card. It's number 2, and it's titled Ekstasis. Kind of like the same word of ecstasy, right? So I find this very exciting. I'm really excited to work with this energy today. I've kind of tuned into it as I was getting ready. So let's read from the book about what it's about, and then go ahead and channel the message. So this card is about ecstasy, joy, rapture, and motivation. And if you remember, we're going to be talking about unity. So the referencing unity a lot because last week's card was unity. So if you have not seen last week's, you're going to want to go ahead and find that on my YouTube channel. It's Journey Through the Fairy Oracle Week 1. Ekstasis is the song, the energy and power that fills unity. There is nothing else but that song. No voice to sing, no ears to hear. Just the infinite and eternal song, the energy of which completely fills eternity and infinity. This rhapsodic song of bliss is what powers the cosmos and what gives it order and harmony. It is the song that holds the atoms together, the stars in their places, and galaxies in theirs. It keeps our hearts beating, and it is the love and trust that flows through them. In unity, there is nothing but the song, the outpouring of undifferentiated energy, the power felt in a mystical experience. The void, so often spoken of in spiritual literature, is not empty, but full, so full that there is no space between one singing and the next. There is nowhere to stand outside of unity and look at it, marveling. At the level of this world's reality and the fairies as well, we have the sensory illusion that you and I are separate, that we are not directly connected, that what happens when a finger is lifted on a small planet circling the farthest star and the most distant galaxy does not affect us. We need this illusion because at this stage of our evolution, we are not ready to be aware of the full song in more than very short bursts, if even that. The singers are capable of this, but we are not. At least we are not able to do this. It may take a while for us to get there, but that is where we are headed, knowingly or unknowingly. Our ears are too small to hear this song, only our souls are big enough. The song rings through everything, the wind in the trees, the radiance of distant stars, the beat of a mouse's heart, the rumble of a digestive system, the quiet gurgle of a plant's capillaries, the deep unheard hum of earth. Scientists have recently discovered a hitherto unheard of part of Earth's song, which is very deep and slow. Some of them think it may be caused by changing atmospheric pressure, like a gentle, slow patting on a drum. Of course, changes in the atmosphere come primarily from changes in the solar wind and radiation. So in essence, we see that Earth Mother is being gently patted, caressed by Father Sun, and she purrs and hums in response, as we do, her children. Everything is linked. Everything is part of the one song, the ekstasis. Ecstasy is something people seek. It feels better than good. It feels, well, ecstatic. We experience it in tiny bursts and in bigger surges. It enables us to recognize the sacred nature of our own being as an experienced fact, not merely a theory or article of faith. Ecstasy is not something we can make within ourselves, but something that flows through us when we open ourselves to it. It fills us with power and with the motivation to grow, to become what we have the positive potential of being, and to fulfill our purpose in being here and now on this planet. When we are feeling these surges of joy, we are empowered and we know that we are on an appropriate track for us. The track that leads to greater meaning and fulfillment in our lives. This card in a reading says, among other things, go for it. It confirms that we are on course, moving in a good direction, and that we are in harmony with a great song. It says great joy and great accomplishments are within your reach. So, one thing that I have found is that when something lights you up, when you're ecstatic or passionate about something, then that is your indicator that that is your path. So if you're trying to figure out what you're supposed to be doing in life, or trying to make a decision between a couple different ideas that you have going forward, you need to tune in, and whichever one makes you feel the most excited or happy or driven, then that's how you know that that's your path, that that's the journey ahead of you. So that is a great indicator. It's super simple. It allows you to connect in with yourself and your passion and find out what's next. So as I was tuning into Ekstasis, I saw this beautiful serpent, and it was just like flowing through time and space, and its song brings out beautiful sparkly purple energy. And I believe that that is what we are going to be channeling today, is that energy of that part of the song that's going on out in the universe of transformation, from this dragon who is part of that ecstasy feeling that is out there being sung to us to transform. And this is coming directly from the dragon, to transform us into higher vibrations, higher ways of thinking, moving forward in ease and grace and flowing, and knowing that every step we take, we're actually going somewhere. There's a purpose, there's a plan here. To not feel scattered, to not feel as though I'm stuck and I have no clue what I'm doing, but to gain clarity as we're moving forward into the transformation process that is being sung onto the planet right now. He says that many of you have come to this planet at this time, and are carrying this purple energy of this serpent, of that ekstasis that is here to bring transformation. And you are walking around as a huge transforming purple sparkly energy. And you're unaware that you are constantly doing this for the planet, that you are doing this for the collective, but you are so loved, so needed. And even though sometimes you feel burdened and it feels too heavy, know that you are making a difference, that you did sign up for this, and that you have the support of the song on the other side in the ether coming through, helping you to transmute and to transform. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and channel this beautiful purple sparkling energy, and we're going to bring it in, and we're going to fill everyone's aura. Everyone who is watching this, we're going to fill your aura with this part of the ekstasis, this piece of the song that we are ready for at this moment. Because if you remember, as we were reading the book, that our bodies cannot hold the whole song. We can hold pieces, and this is the piece that is coming through today. Amayashe o dane se kashane o bode yale no ye. Amma se ashikane adono beyo nana se ya o meyo. Ume ayeyo mo badeo nana seyo saya shana ye kaneyo dane shane kamoseyo dane yai ne yai amoseyo te nai oye yai ne yo. Just allow this beautiful purple, like, and it's not just purple, it's like as I'm seeing like the little flecks of sparkle flowing through this purple, it's bouncing off rainbow colors, right? So we're as we are, okay, so we see the colors and spectrums from here, but as those colors are released from source, they are coming in their whole spectrum, but as they come through to us, we see them in the colors. So when we see an energy, okay, just say I'm seeing the purple. So I'm seeing the purple, which is transformation. But the closer we get to source, the more the energy is not separated into separate colors. It starts as white and then separates as we come. So this energy that is coming, it is manifesting to us as purple, but we are pulling it in from a really higher energy source, and so it is manifesting as rainbow sparkles coming in and then reaching us as purple. So that's very fascinating. I hadn't even really thought of that. It's just kind of coming to me as a download as we're doing this. So I just want to go ahead and take a moment to thank this energy of ekstasis, and to thank this beautiful serpent for sharing this transformative song and energy with us today. And just know that as you are moving through your life, that you have value, that you have a reason for being here. And so find your passion, follow your passion, and let that be your guidance every single day. When you have a decision, don't be wishy-washy. Don't be like, oh my gosh, I'm not sure how I'm supposed to make this decision. Just tune in and find your passion, find that bliss, and move into it. And you're going to then be bringing in more higher vibrations of joy and bliss into the planet, which is affecting the collective, which is this book did tell us it reaches out. As we're doing this, we're affecting everything and all that is. So you guys, I'm going to get done here and get this processed and sent out. So just sending so many blessings and love to each of you wherever you are on your journey. And remember that Spirit has your back.